task is a fair chance.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I was blinded. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then, it's over. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deal, and although they may not show it, my only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path. The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through Yes, absolutely. Your skill is but Nocturnal. She influences our luck. Think about the Guild, about a pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from. Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason. With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose. My spirit didn't manifest itself in the Sepulchre immediately. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning. Whatever is affecting the Nightingale Sentinels is starting to affect me. As I get closer to the Ebonmere, even right this moment, I feel strange. I wish I could help you, but the only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who was trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps.
It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, see to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with power. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a nightingale begins. Should the need arise, the guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the great... There are pockets brimming with coin, and coffers overflowing with riches. We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. The agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure... At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining on moonlit nights or in darkened rooms. This agent literally becomes in... The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judge. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. Nightingale? What is it? I've decided to make my home at Nightingale Hall. Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rusty in it. If this place is in danger ever again, should the need arise, a portal connects the sepulchre and Gallus's oath has been paid. His actions have satisfied the terms. Now his spirit becomes one with the Everglow. The realm... No, not gone. This is the greatest honor a nightingale can possibly achieve. In death, he's become a part of that. Absolutely. When we say war, it's believed that they are literally what guides. That's why the Ebonmere needed to be reopened. Without it, there's no way Nocturnal was able to allow them through.
It's good to see you in one piece, lad. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex. If you still feel like doing some jobs. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years. Good to see you, lass. Take a good look around you. Have you ever seen the guild in such a with Mercer Frey gone, and our influence spreading across? I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or its new guildmaster. Eyes open.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
My sister in crime. My father told me he found me as a young... All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of...
Come back and see me. We haven't seen you today.
Interest you in some marksman training. Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Got lots of jobs available. Looking for work. Well, well. If you happen across any other unusual... By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
Yes, lass. Did you
Find
need
me
something?
if you're ever looking for some
Eyes
extra...
open.
I have work if you've got the backbone. These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble. Maul? Yeah. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything
So,
up.
feeling loose?
If you're looking,
Next
How
time.
about you
I
run
give
a job
special
for me?
rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. All right then.
It's one thing to say you've got... I haven't seen so much celebrating in years. I only hope we can restore the guild to its... Now that you mention it, there... I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd... I'm told they're the ravings of a madman. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. Only rumors. He used to have a... The people say he was doing unspeakable. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Things are looking up around here, lass.
All right.
jewelry with legendary
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more
Can
from
I
me?
have anything you wish to sell? I pay fair prices for all sorts of goods.
Looking at...
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Doors over there.
Welcome to... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
I've been trained as a Certainly. What did you have in mind? It would be pleasant to have some music in the house. Certainly. What did you have in mind? I'll keep an eye out for a good couch. Certainly. What did you have in mind? I'll see to it at once. Certainly. What did you have in mind?